We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gaddis waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a fly ball. Conforto on the move. And they can't run it down. Here's a knuckleball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. On the ground up the middle, taken in by Scope, and he'll rip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
And Walker will put this one away for route number 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jonathan Scope becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Neil Walker. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Neil
swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Big Daddy. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Knuckleball, 1-1.
1-1.
Heading out toward shallow right. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here comes the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He pulls this one into right. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Bohr has got it, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Aaron Judge
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Here's Mark Trumbo now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Standing in, Justin Bohr. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Up into the arcade and out of here. Standing in, Evan Gattis, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a drive out to left center field. Speeding for second goes Hamilton. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Belt, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Out in front of this is Belt as he rips this ball foul down the right field line. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Neil Walker, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch.
Neil Walker.
In the dirt. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Runners on the move for second. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Ball two now. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So striding forward now, Michael Conforto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses. Ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. In now, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Michael Taylor.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Corey Seager is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. He's going to have to make some good pitches here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. Catch
is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
First baseman, Justin Bohr.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1. He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Ball 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side. Ready for another chance. Big Daddy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 4.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gallo.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Conforto is after it, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with one away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Cozart has it. In time to first, and there are two away. So striding in, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the... Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Number 2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. One away. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Richards peers in. Here it comes on 1-0. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 14, Billy
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Played on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. The short, hit hard. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Second baseman.
Hit to short. Lindor is right there, and he's retired 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He hit a sac fly earlier. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now he's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Digging in once again, Justin Bohr, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that's through into center field, base hit. Judge is on his way home, and the runner from second is in to score. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard to short, scooped up on the backhand. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Neil Walker.
Here's a pop-up now. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Gallo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Pitch out, nothing doing. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Running yet again for second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Big Daddy rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Third baseman number 1, Jose
Iglesias comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners off for second, and this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor has a play, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Zach Cozart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Third baseman.
Fouled straight back.
Cozart.
The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch.
The left fielder, number
Riding in once
33.
again, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now at the plate,
Center
Michael
fielder,
Taylor.
number 8.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fly ball out to right field. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 6, Jonathan.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Big Daddy, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a flare out to left center. Seager onto the grass, 1 out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is hit hard to the right side. 4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Into the cove, but foul. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Now a snap throw over to third, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready once again. You, Big Daddy. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 7-6 game.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And now the runner's trying for third. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Singled home a run in his last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And this one runs up high, ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Big Daddy ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Benintendi over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next
standing in, Mark Trumbo. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he will get there to make. Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 1.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in now, Billy Hamilton. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And a knuckleball too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Justin Bohr. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits. Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 32.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 1 away. Evan Gattis now standing. In. He could really use a knock here. Steve Cishek takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Benintendi is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Settling in now, Neil Walker. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Down the first baseline. Bohr has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is striding in. Michael Conforto, 2 for 3 with a double. Brad Hand comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Vladimir Guerrero. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Dylan Betances.
Michael Taylor. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Corey Seager. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one, and the Royals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about that, and we can feel good about giving him the Player of the Game award.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 7 runs.